Hi, this is Claire.
And this is Joel.
And this is a story of how I went from this to this.
Let's start from the beginning. Just over 2 years ago, Claire and I had our first date.
Aww.
We went to Shubas to go see Eric Hutchinson, an up-and-coming singer-songwriter. I told Claire she would really like the music.
And he was right.
And if that wasn't enough, they shared the same last name. Well, we went to the show, and the first date turned into a second, then into a third, and then all of a sudden I was wearing a papier-mâché Stewie head, and she was dressed as a Girl Scout, and we were going to parties together. But I digress. Fast forward 2 years later. Eric releases a new album on a major label and begins to tour. I take notice of the fact that he's playing Chicago on December 8th, and the wheels in my head begin to turn. I email and tell him our story. We love his music, it was our first date, I'd love to propose to her during the show. Would he help? Luckily enough, he's just as good a guy as he is a musician, and he said he would. After emailing back and forth a few times, we came upon our master plan.
So now it's the day of the concert. Super friend Kara came to town, and at this point I figured that was going to be the highlight of my weekend. Kara's in town, we're going to see Eric, we've got a big night out planned with our regular crew.
Little did she know I had other plans.
So Joel came over and met up with Kara and me in the late afternoon.
After I spent the entire day away from her because my nerves were starting to get to me.
And we made our way over to Club Lucky for dinner. We had a delicious dinner with our friends and then made our way to the Double Door for the concert. We were a little early, so we went into the downstairs lounge area of the bar to wait for Eric to come on stage. We knew when to go up because, strangely enough, Eric was sitting right next to us.
This was after I had already snuck away to let him know that all systems were go for our plan.
So the show starts and it's great. I'm living it up, drinking cheap beer, dancing around with Kara and Joel.
Meanwhile, I'm freaking out because I'm about to, hopefully, get engaged.
Eric takes a little break from the singing to talk to the crowd and starts talking about how he wants to read some emails from listeners. He pulls his fake name out and asks if there's like an Amy something or other in the crowd, and everybody turns around and is looking, and she's not there or whatever, and Eric says, "That's okay, I have another one out here I want to read." The email went like this.
Hey Eric, my girlfriend and I love your music. Our first date was a show you did in Chicago a few years back. We just celebrated our 2-year anniversary, and I was hoping you could give us a shout out at your Double Door show. If it would help convince you, you and Claire even share the same last name. Thanks, Joel Toledo.
So when Eric started reading, I was thinking, hey, wait a minute, that sounds like us. And I turned around to say something to Joel, and he turned me back around really forcibly to watch Eric. And then, he finally got to the end of the email, and I was like, that is us. And he asked us if we were in the audience, and we were, so we waved and smiled, and then Eric says,
Claire, I have one more email here from you. So you have to turn around. I think you have something you must ask.
So I turned around, and take your speaker off.
As long as they get somewhere, they know. If they want to stay, they stay. If they want to go, they go. Somewhere they
go. So there it is.
The story of our engagement. Coming to theaters this fall.